Hello soulmates, I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make this stylish bustier corset blouse with a basque waistline. So if you're new here, you're highly welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share for more videos. And to my 10 subscribers, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate your effort. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. Here is my pattern, and over here is my shoulder line. So I'll go ahead and measure out my shoulder to bust line, which is 11 inches. After that, I'll roll it out this way. Next, I'll go ahead and measure out my shoulder to under bust line, which is 14 inches. I'll go ahead and connect it this way. Next, I'll measure out my shoulder to waistline, which is 17 inches. Okay. Then I'll connect it this way. So next thing is my blouse length. I'm making use of 23 inches. Okay. My blouse length is 23 inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way. So from that blouse length, I'll come down by 3 inches. This is for the backs, okay? We have a little backs at the down part. So I came down by 3 inches from the blouse length. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. From that point, I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. And from the 1 inches, I'll come down by 8 inches for my armhole. After that, I'll connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. So next, I'll go ahead and measure from my shoulder down to my armhole point. I have 9. I'll mark it out here also. Then I'll connect a straight line, which will serve as my chest line, okay? Next, I'll go ahead and measure out my basic neck width of 3 inches. Then I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope this way. And this is what I have, okay? So next thing is to divide my armhole into 2, get the midpoint. From that point, I'll come in by 0.5. Now I'll go ahead and connect it this way to the upper part. So next, I'll go ahead and divide my bust circumference by 4. My bust is 40 divided by 4, I have 10. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it this way. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2, I have 4. I'll mark it down all the way to my back line. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way. Here's my chest line, my bust line, my under bust line, my waistline, full length, and then my back line, okay? So next, on both sides of my under bust line, I'll come out on both sides by 1 inches all the way to my back line, okay? If you're very busty, go ahead and use 1.5 inches. Then I'll connect it this way, okay? And for my under bust line, I'll go ahead and connect it to my bust point this way. I'll connect the both sides to my bust point. So next, from my chest line, I'll go ahead and come up by 2 inches. This is where I want the bustier to start. Then I'll connect it this way. So on this line, I'll come in by half of my nipple to nipple measurement. Then I'll take it down to my bust point this way. So next, on this line, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5. This is for my over bust tightening, okay? Tighten up your over bust. Then connect it down to the bust point this way. If you're very busty, use 0.75 on both sides, okay? So the next thing is to insert my body measurement. My bust divided by 4, this is what I have. Measure out what I have over here. I have 1 inches. I'll replace it back. Okay, chalk down the same measurement on my bust line. Under bust divided by 4, I will chalk it down plus my 2 inches that I'll replace it back. Base divided by 4, I'll chalk it down plus my 2 inches that I'll replace it back. Hip divided by 4, On my full length, I'm making use of my hip circumference divided by 4 plus my 2 inches that I will place it back, okay? So after that, I'll go ahead and connect them this way. And this is what I have, okay? So the next thing, I'll go ahead and cut out this line. I'll cut it out, and after that, I'll go ahead and close up my dart. Okay, make sure you close up your dart. I'll go ahead and close up my dart this way. Then from the full length, I'll curve it down to my back line, okay? So make sure you close up your dart before doing this. And this is what I have, guys. So next, I'm making use of a side dart. For your side dart, the difference between your shoulder to waist of your back and that of your front. So mine is 1 inches. From the bust point, I came out by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way. So this part is going out. Okay. So this is all for the front bottom drafting. The next thing is to cut it out. So let's do that, guys. So at this point, if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do to subscribe, like, comment, and also share for more videos, okay? Please, guys, drop a comment on this video. Open up your side dart and close it up, and this is what we have. So make sure you add your seam allowance in between, okay? Add your seam allowance in between and also by the side. So let's go over to the back pattern. So here is my back pattern. I've gone ahead to chalk down my vertical measurement. I have my bust line, my waistline, and then the full length, okay? So now I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. From that 8 inches point, I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. From the 1 inches, I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. After that, I'll connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole this way. Next, I'll go ahead and measure from my shoulder down to my armhole point. I have 9. I'll mark it down here also. Then after that, I'll connect a straight line this way, which will be my chest line, okay? Here's my chest line. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my basic neck width of 3 inches. And from that point, I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope this way. And this is what I have. Next, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 2. Get the midpoint. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way to the upper part. Next, I'll divide my bust circumference by 4. My bust is 4 to divide by 4. I have 10. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect them this way. And this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inches. My nipple to nipple is 8 divided by 2. I have 4. So after that, I'll connect it this way on a straight line. And this is what I have, okay? So next, on my waistline, I'll go ahead and come out on both sides by 0.5. Then I'll connect it this way to the upper part. That is to my bust point. Then from the waist, I'll connect it down to the full length this way. And this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my full body measurement. Bust divided by 4, I'll chalk it down, okay? Waist divided by 4, I'll chalk it down. Plus my 1 inches dart, I will place it back. So on the full length, I'll be making use of my hip circumference divided by 4. I'll mark it down. Then after that, I'll go ahead and connect them this way. And this is what I have, okay? So next, from the chest line, I'll come down by half inches. Then I'll connect it to my chest line. I'll go ahead and connect it back to my chest line to help the back part to relax, okay? And this is what I have. So next, for my lacing bar, I'll come in by 1.5 inches. You can make use of 2 inches if you want to. And this is what I have over here. So this is all for the back button drafting. The next thing is to cut it out. So let's do that, guys. Just watch what I am doing. Cut out your dart and then cut out the side. And this is what I have. Please make sure you add your seam allowance in between and by the side also. And this is it. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and also share. Please guys, drop a comment on this video, and see you guys in my next class. So bye.